evening, friends. Tonight we're going to be taking a meditation in a slow flow. During the meditation, we will incorporate color visualization as well as bringing extra awareness to the third eye chakra, the space in between your eyebrows. And the meditation will last about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll do a little bit of a flow to really work into the third eye chakra and the throat chakra. Bring your eyes to a close. Find a comfortable seat. Decide which way you would like your palms to face during this meditation. Feel grounded in your seat. Take a breath in, fill up. Expand your belly as well. Take a moment to observe at the top of the breath. And then exhale, release. Taking a moment to observe the bottom of the breath. So just to give you a little tidbit with the anatomy, your diaphragm and your pelvic floor muscle work in unison, going up and down the torso. So when you breathe in, you know that your lungs expand. So you need the space in the rib cage and above the organs and around the organs to expand as well. So you can let even more air in and it can benefit your whole body. So when you breathe in, breathe into the belly, expand the belly, open that space. That diaphragm and pelvic floor is moving down when we do this. And as we exhale all the air out of our lungs, we pull our belly in to push all the air out of it. The diaphragm and pelvic floor move up, making the space smaller and pressing the air out of the lungs, letting the air go all the way down. So just keeping that in imagination as you're taking breaths today. Noticing, are you filling up all the way? Are you letting the diaphragm move all the way down by expanding the belly, breathing into the whole torso? And are you truly letting all of the air out on the exhale? Are you pressing all of the air out of the body? And then pausing and starting new on an inhale. Pausing at the top and release it out on the exhale. Your shoulders soften. Inhale to pause. Exhale. Pause, observing, and continuing the breath. Taking mindful, smooth breaths here. You don't need to pause for too long at the top or the bottom. Just a moment to observe how you're feeling, where you're breathing. See if you can expand. Relax your jaw. Allow your shoulders to melt down the back. And bring into imagination this white light, this white crown or ring that's floating just above your head. So imagine this white light or ring is floating above your head. Maybe you can sit a little bit taller. Maybe it's bringing energy up the spine. Now from this white light, we're going to move through the chakras. First, imagine pulling a red, vibrant light from this ring all the way down the crown of your head to the bottom of your spine, to your root chakra. This red color, the color of the root chakra. Notice how that color felt moving through the whole body. Notice how it feels uncomfortable, or maybe it feels normal and calm. Just observing that. And then moving back up to that white light, that ring floating above your head. Pull the color orange from it. Allow it to move through your whole body and land right on top of the red light. So it's landing right at the belly, filling up your belly with this orange, vibrant light. Moving back up to that white ring floating above you, pulling the color yellow, allowing it to wash over the whole body and arrive at your solar plexus. This yellow light is shining out the solar plexus. This light is moving through the whole body, shining out all parts of the body. This is your center, your core. So it's important that that energy is distributed through the whole body. Moving back up to the white ring floating above and pulling the color green. Bring it down into your heart chakra. Wrapping around your heart, allow the shoulders to get heavy, relax the neck. Breathing into the whole torso still, filling up all the chakras. Notice how this color green, this bright emerald green, notice how it makes you feel. How it fills you up with love and acceptance for yourself and the world around you. Moving back up to the white ring, bringing the color blue, this ocean beautiful blue, down into your throat chakra. Allow it to wrap around your whole throat, clearing out any blockages, understanding your connection and unity with your environment. How your throat is the vehicle to your connection with all things, sound, vibration, rhythm, the ebb and flow of the ocean, the rotation of the earth, the circle of life. Moving from the physical realm, the physical world, the lower chakras. The throat is the bottleneck to your upper chakras, your connection with divinity, imagination, visions, dreams. You're knowing that there's something much greater, that you are part of something much bigger than you'll ever process. That you are divinity in itself. You are divine. You are the essence of love. Now moving it back to the white ring, pulling this indigo color down to your third eye chakra, the space right in the middle of the forehead. Rich, dark, beautiful indigo. That is how it makes you feel calm and still. Still, mindful, smooth breaths, pausing at the top, pausing at the bottom. Instead of controlling that inner voice, just listen to it. You know that voice inside your head. Listen to it. Be the observer here. Be passive. Allow this indigo color to swirl around the middle of the forehead and release any negative visions, any unwanted memories that are not serving you in this present moment. Allow this moment of peace and light to wash over your whole body, to clear out anything that's no longer serving you, only allowing in the goodness and releasing, letting go of everything else. Notice how keeping your attention at the third eye chakra might feel like an out-of-body experience. It's your intuition. Everything you need to know lies there, the third eye. It allows your dreams to become reality. It guides your life if you choose to follow. Now bring your attention back to that white ring. Finally, pull the color white. Now imagine this huge white bright light is shining out of the ring, out of your crown chakra. Maybe you get a little bit taller. Allow this vibrant white light just wash over the whole body, rejuvenate, fresh start. Breathing all the way up and down the spine, moving through all the chakras, this rainbow of colors. Notice how it makes your body feel, your inner vision, your inner wisdom. Revisit each chakra. Notice what colors are still vibrant, which ones draw you to them, which ones maybe got a little duller as time went on, or your awareness left that specific area of energy. The ones that we're most connected to, we need the most in life. The ones that are duller are the ones we tend to not practice as much, but we need them just as equally as the ones we're drawn to. Take a big breath in. Expand the belly. Allow the chest to rise. Exhale, shoulders melt. Hip flexors soften. Another breath in. Exhale, release. Slowly blink your eyes open and find a spot to stare at. Keeping the head still, just drawing your eyes up a line of the wall, up to the sky. And then exhale, draw back down the wall to as farther down your eyes can go. The furthest down your eyes can go. Draw back up the line and back down. Come back to center. Close the eyes. Open the eyes. Look to the left without moving the head. Draw a line through the center. Look to the right. Do that all again. Slowly. Come back to center, close your eye. Open the eyes, take counterclockwise circles with the eyes. Full 360, 2 times each way. Gaze back to center, close the eye. Pause. Blink the eyes open. Release the hands by the sides. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Bring the chin slowly up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the chin slowly to the chest. Exhale. Inhale, gaze back to neutral. Bring the head upright. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, draw the chin up to the sky. And release, chin drops to the chest. Inhale back to center, gaze comes neutral. Inhale, arms sweep up. Pause and then reach up again, but pull the shoulders down the back. Reach the forearms and fingers up and away. Exhale, hands to the heart. Set an intention here. A sankalpa, a resolve or positive affirmation to guide your practice, to guide your evening, to guide the rest of your week, maybe the rest of your month or season. Today I choose calm, something I'm working on, manifesting, a mantra that I want to keep repeating to myself. I am present and calm. I am present and I am calm. Whatever your word or intention is, set it here. Repeat it like you mean it. Inhale. Exhale, release it out into the universe around you. Inhale, arm sweep up. Exhale, left arm comes down, right arm reaches up and over to the side stretch. Keep the core engaged or moving with rhythm here. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, spring up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Once more, inhale. Release. Nice. Coming back to center. Let's flow. Coming to a tabletop. Shifting your shoulders to come over the wrists. Bringing the knees back to align with the hips. Pause. Press your toes into the ground. Press your thumb and pointer finger into the ground. Push the ground away. Inhale, gaze comes up. Draw a line with your chin to the sky. Exhale, tilt the tailbone around the whole back. Each vertebrae curls under until your chin comes to the chest. Let your shoulder blades widen, slide away from each other. Inhale. Moving mindfully here, take a few rounds. Exhale, release. Bring your toes together, child's pose. Sit back, reach forward. Press the ground away with the feet and the hands. Breathe into the back body. The V shape all the way down the back. Two more breaths in, allow the hips to relax. Pressing belly into thighs. Observing the pause. Exhaling, pulling the belly away from thighs. Observing the pause. Inhale, move up to tabletop. Reach as far forward as you can and allow the forehead to come back down. Puppy dog pose. Press your hands and feet into the mat. One more inhale. Observe the pause. Exhale. Observe the pause. Slide the left palm back under the shoulder, the right palm under the shoulder. Squeeze your elbows into your low ribs, noticing that chaturanga arms is very similar. And then press yourself up to a tabletop. Readjust. Walk your hands about 2 inches further forward than normal. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, tilt the tailbone, engage the core. Roll over your wrists, press into your toes, bear pose. Take one more breath in. Notice the pause. Breathe out. Notice the pause. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out. Pressing in to one foot and then the other. Like pushing the toes into the ground, like you're really intentionally walking here. Slow motion, like you're moving through honey. Press the pointer finger and the thumbs into the mat. Spread your pinky and thumbs wide. Rotate your biceps forward. Find stillness, 2 breaths. Inhale, come out of the toes. Exhale, bend at the knees. Step to your hand. Halfway lift. Flat back. Squeeze your shoulder muscles down your back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, slowly root to rise, keeping the belly engaged. Arms sweep up. Gaze follows. Exhale, imagine you're doing a lat pull where you're pulling something from above down and back, so your elbows go past your rib cages. You're opening your heart and your chest. Your chin is up, so your throat is open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift, flat back. Noticing the pause. Exhale, release. Noticing the pause. Inhale, root to rise, reaching up. Gaze follows. Exhale, cactusing or lat pull, your arms open, your chest, gaze goes up. Inhale, lengthen, bring the chin back down to the chest. Exhale, swan dive. And take it a little bit faster now. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Really drive your heels into the ground. Stay super rooted. Engage the belly, root to rise, gaze follow. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Find the squeeze of the shoulders and bring your gaze up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive. Keeping legs and core engaged. Halfway lift. Fold. Root to rise. Exhale, lat pull. Gaze up. Inhale, reach. Exhale this time, mountain pose. Scoop the belly in. Strong in your lower chakras here. Breathing deeply. Feeling engaged and strong. Relaxing the shoulders, opening the chest. Imagine that white light pulling up towards the sky, lengthen the spine. And we'll take some calf raises or toe pulses. So pressing the toes into the mat, really driving the big toe into the mat, and then pressing up. Imagine there's a weight on each shoulder, so you're pressing against the weight. And back down. Inhale, rise, release. Rise and release. Rise, release. Rise, release. Rise, release. Faster now. Taking pulses. Drive the big toe into the mat. Firing up the breath just a little. Come back to the solar plexus. That yellow light shining through the whole body. Creating this inner fire. 2 more breaths. And release. Shake out the line. Ooh, just kicked my phone. Sorry. Sorry to my phone. Mountain pose. May rock back and forth, just noticing a little bit more centered here. Tuck the tailbone, but relax the glutes. Inhale, arms sweep up. Breathe into the belly. Notice the space it's creating with the diaphragm lowering down as you inhale. Observe the pause. Exhale, swan dive. Pressing all the air out. Notice how the belly gets smaller as the diaphragm moves up the body, allowing you to come super close to the thighs. You can toe-heel the feet out a little bit wider and bend the knees deeply. Relax the head. Imagine a weight is on your head. Clasp the fingers behind your back. Inhale, reach up. Option to point the first, or the second finger, I should say, on both hands. Squeeze the shoulders together. Open the chest. Bring that green color into your heart space, creating this loving feeling. Finding the love for oneself here, finding acceptance. Surrendering to this moment. Notice the sound of the Ujjayi breath, the ocean waves, the color blue in the throat chakra, our connection with everything around us. Notice the breath. Notice the sound it makes, connecting us to the physical world. Exhale, release the binds. Take ragdoll, swaying from left to right. Letting the body just cascade over the hips for 2 more breaths. Maybe nodding the head, shaking it out. Take 1 more big inhale. Notice the pause. Exhale, release. Notice the pause. Engage the core, rolling all the way up. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze follows. Notice the pause. Exhale, hands through heart, rolling all the way back down, maybe keeping the eyes closed to avoid dizziness. Notice the pause. Halfway lift, engage the core, flat back, extend the spine. Notice if you're on your heels or you're on your toes. Maybe you can rock a little bit, keeping the bend in the knees. See if you can equal it out and really engage the outer thigh muscles, the glutes, the core, the back muscles. Extend the crown of your head, press into your thighs, your shins, or the earth. Exhale, release. Palms come to the ground. Step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Release the knee, untuck the toe, engage the core. Inhale, reach up, gaze follows. Exhale, squeeze the shoulders together, lat pull. Gaze comes up, breath in. Breathe into the throat. Exhale, reaching up. Release the right palm down. Maybe you can touch the earth with the right hand. Inhale, reaching up and over with the left. Gaze can come up or down to the ground. Maybe the eyes close. I am calm. I am present. Inhale, come back to center, arms sweep up. Exhale, release. Tuck the back toes, lift the leg up, step to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Observe the pause. Exhale, release. Inhale, come eye on the toes. Bend the knees, coil back. Step to your hands. Halfway lift, pull the back muscles down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, gaze follows. Exhale, lat pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward as you hinge at the hips. Halfway lift, fold, scoop the belly in on the exhale. Step, step back to the front, step the right foot back. Not step to plank. We don't want to hold planks right now. Tuck the back toes, untuck the back toes. Press your feet into the ground, like find your strong foundation here, even though your hands are on the ground. So as you inhale and your diaphragm moves down, you can just float up. And then release. Inhale, gaze comes up. Exhale, lap, pull the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Left palm remains down or touches the earth. Inhale, reach up and over. Lengthening your right side body. Notice if the pause at the top of the inhales and exhales is still there, or have you lost awareness of it? Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the hands. On top, tuck the back toes. Bring the knee off the mat. Pause here. Now step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground, toes to touch. Child pose. Extend the arms. Notice how the body feels different. Do the hips feel a little bit more looser? Does the chest feel a little bit more relaxed, open? Return back to the colors. Moving through the chakras, notice that beautiful rainbow you've created with your inner eye, your inner vision. Then you light up the chakras again. Inhale, come untented fingers. Exhale, walk them over to the left, getting a side stretch along the right side body. Inhale, move back to center. Pause. Really press your fingers and your toes into the mat. Exhale, walk your hands to the right. I am calm. I am present. From regular child's pose. Press into the feet and rise up, and then bring the knees together and come back to child's pose, reaching your ankles and your heels. Maybe you can rock from left to right. You're here for 2 more breaths, observing the breath. Instead of controlling the inner voice, just listen. Beautiful. Release and press yourself to a tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale the right heel high. Exhale, bend, stack, open the hip. Inhale, bring the knee to the right elbow. Pause. Inhale, extend. Step the leg forward, runner's lunge. Find that foundation. Option to shift the feet a little bit. Exhale completely. And then rise up. Exhale, lat pull, gaze comes up. Inhale, lengthen. Keep pressing the feet, the toes. Release the hands by your sides. Clasp them at your back. Open your chest, squeeze your shoulders together. Option to bring the back heel at a 45-degree angle, setting up warrior one leg. Inhale. Exhale, taking humble warrior, leading with the heart. Open throat here until you come all the way down, releasing the head and neck to be heavy. Keep pulling the palms away from the body. Stay mindful of the breath here. One more breath in. Observe the pause. One more breath out. Observe the pause. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, sweep up, crescent warrior. Exhale, release the hands to frame the front foot. Step back to plank. Pause. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg moves up. Press the heel back and then bend, step, open. Maybe you hear a crack or two. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step it forward. Find your foundation. Pull everything in. Exhale, and then rise up. Inhale. Create space in the chest and the lungs. Squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, lat pull. Open your chest and heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release the hands, clasp them at the back. Option to also take elbows. And then if you want to take the knee down, the back foot down to a 45 degrees, you can even straighten the front leg and then wrap the hips forward, rebend, finding elbows or prayer hands or the interlace. Inhale, extend the chest forward and up. Maybe the gaze comes up a little bit. As you exhale, you're hinging out the hips. Lead with the heart. And let your head be heavy. Stay engaged and strong in your legs here, your foundation. Feet are gripping into the earth. You're grabbing opposite elbows, trying to pull the elbows down the back. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears. You're here for 2 more breaths. Inhaling, observing, exhaling, observing. Expanding the belly, allowing the diaphragm to move down. Exhale, press the air out of the belly. Allow the diaphragm to move up. Breath in, coming back to a crescent lunge. And exhale, framing the front foot. Option to step back to plank again. Also option to take a vinyasa. This is a slow flow class, but if you're craving it. And then downward facing dog. Nice. Breath in. Come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, walk your hands back to your feet. Halfway lift. Full. Chair pose, toes to touch. Imagine someone's pulling your hips down to the ground. Engage the core, fire up the solar plexus. Open up the green and blue chakras. Lengthen your fingers to the sky. Open your chest. Scoop the tailbone in. Sit deeper. Every exhale, you're getting heavier here. Taking the gaze down the toes. Option to bring the hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. feeling your heartbeat, and close your eyes. Not so how deep you go, just the intention that you're remaining in this present moment, that you're not giving up, that you're trying to sink a little bit deeper, even if it's a millimeter, even if it's just in your inner eye. Yoga is the union, it's finding the balance of not giving up, but also of letting go. So letting go of the ego here. Emotions are bringing up a lot of sensations. So it might bring in this inner critic, coming back to I am calm, I am present. Maybe you draw a line with your chin up to the sky, micro back bend. Squeezing the thighs in, tucking the tailbone, getting the sway out the back. Inhale, arms sweep up, straighten the legs or reach up. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift. Fold, toe heel the feet nice and wide. Take a yogi toe lock on each big toe. Nice bend in the knee. Exhale, relax the head. Feet or hips width distance. Now keeping a bend in the elbows. Pull your toes towards you so your head comes close to your feet, while also pressing the toe into the fingers, trying to straighten the leg. Keep breathing here. Release the fear of doing it wrong. Finding the duality of forces, letting go and never giving up. And slowly release. Relax the head, shake it out. Nod it yes. Breath in, sigh it out. Release. Slowly rolling up to standing. Maybe keep your eyes closed. Inhale, sweep up. Maybe the chin draws to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Blink the eyes open. Draw a line up to the sky. Draw a line back down. Up, down. Without moving your head once more. Close the eyes. Exhale, mountain pose. Release the hands. Step the feet together. Last little bit of movement here. We're going to take those toe pulses again. Finding that strength. The grounding down. The body grounds down, the feet grounds down as the mind lifts higher to the sky. Press the toes into the mat, lift the heels off the mat. Active in the core. Option, take the arms out like a T. Also option to take extended mountain on your tiptoes. Exhale, release. You can even rock back on the heels and then roll back forward to the toes. Calf raises here. Taking them more in a rhythm, attaching breath to movements, or maybe you have a count in your head. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're in extended mountain and your arms are reaching up, pull the shoulder blades down the back. You're reaching up through the fingertips and forearms, or you're pulling your biceps and wrapping your shoulder blades down your back. Have nice wide chest, open collarbone, open throat. Take the pulses a little bit faster. Drive the big toe into the mat. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Shake it out. Shake everything out. Jump up and down a few times. Hands to your heart. One hand around the belly. And gratitude for the body here, for the breath, for the life. Inhale, arms sweep up. Gaze can follow. Last chance to flow here. Exhale, bow, swan dive. Hinge at the hips. Pause in the forward fold. Inhale, extend the spine halfway, lift. Notice the pause, hands to the mat. Walking out to plank, squeezing the core together, dropping the knees, dropping the chest. Coming all the way down. Pull the palms to your low ribs, squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, slowly release. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Squeeze the shoulders down the back. Press the toes into the mat. Keep your legs glued together like they're one trunk. Press the pelvic bowl into the mat. Gazes down. And then inhale, press up. Cobra. Slight bend in the elbows. Widen the collarbones. Open the chest. Wrap your biceps under. Exhale, slowly release. We'll take that 3 more times, your pace. Last one. Didn't do much back bend, excuse me. So don't get too intense here, but if you'd like, take your gaze up and your chin up to the sky. Inhale, pause. Slowly, each vertebrae comes down. Stack your hands, alligator arms. Release your forehead onto your hands. Relax your back, your glutes. Bend into the knees and seagrass your legs from left to right. Releasing any pockets of lactic acid that built up, sitting in meditation or moving through a flow, or maybe just from sitting for most of your day. Take a nice breath. There's nothing left to do here besides settle down. And you're just going to flip over like a pancake onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And let your knees roll off to the left. Open up your right wingspan, supine twist. Both shoulders are relaxed on the ground. If they're not, place a prop under the legs. Deep belly breaths. Create space in the body. By creating space, it's not necessarily making the inhale any bigger if it's already as big as you can. Maybe it's pressing more air out on the exhale, creating a longer pause at the bottom of the exhale, and then seeing if you can press out any amount more, squeeze the belly in any amount more. Then that will allow for more space and to fill up more, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's about the opposite thing in order to give us more of something else. So to get more air in, you need to press more air out. In order to see the light, you have to move through the darkness. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, release them to the right. Open up the left side. One more big belly breath. Exhale, move back to center. Option to take happy baby as your final asana. Straighten out one leg, the other. You can also do it while you're rocking, pressing the toe into the hand and the hand into the toe. Finding a duality of movements. Maybe you can find both straightened. Keep the sacrum down on the mat. Exhale, release. And coming into your final rest, Shavasana. Just lie out nice and long on your mat. Flop your legs open. Take any adjustments or movements you need to take. Also, option to take Shavasana lying on your belly. Or you can take your legs up the wall. If you'd like some time for an inversion, please take your time. I allowed space for a little bit longer of a rest here. And then I'm going to take you back into a little bit of a meditation to seal off practice. Your final rest. Come to the realization that there's nothing left to do. No other physical movements to take. And there's nowhere left to be in this moment but here. You're supposed to be right here. So settle into it. Melt into the ground beneath you. Try to relax the muscles away from the bone. Allow your whole skeleton to be one with the ground beneath you. Notice the points of the body that are touching the earth. The back of the head, the shoulder blades, the lower back, the glutes, the hamstrings, calves, the heels of your feet. Notice the contact with the ground. Is it warm, cold? Is it hard or soft? Just notice. See if you can allow those areas of the body to soften any amount more. And bring your awareness to the front of your body. Bring awareness to your right hand. Into your right thumb. To your second finger of your right hand. Bring awareness to the middle finger, the fourth finger, and the fifth finger. Bring awareness to the whole palm, to the wrist of the right arm, to the forearm, to the bicep. Bring awareness to the right shoulder, the right side of the chest. As you breathe and relax, bring awareness to the left hand, the left thumb, second finger of the left hand, third finger, fourth finger, last finger, the palm of the left hand, the wrist, the forearm, the bicep, the shoulder, the left side of the chest. Bring awareness to your heart space. Bring that blue light into your heart space. Bring that green light into your heart space. Bring that white light into your heart space. This blue, green, white swirling around in your heart space, creating purity, shining out. Bring awareness to the rib cage, to the belly, to the left hip, the quad of the left leg, the left knee, the left shin, ankle, foot, right knee, shin, ankle, foot. Bring awareness to the whole hip, down both legs, to both heels and both feet. As you breathe and relax. Bring awareness to the neck, the jaw, the teeth, the tongue, the nose, the eyelids, the eyelashes, the eyebrow, the forehead. As you breathe and relax, bring awareness to the skin all around your skull, down your back body, as your whole body becomes heavy, still, and relaxed. Shavasana. Let go. The physical part of practice is not the goal of yoga. The goal is to become flexible in your mind, to create space where you were once stuck, to appreciate your body and become aware of your mind, to make peace with who you are. The goal is to love you. Come to your yoga mat to feel, not accomplish. Shift your focus and your heart will grow. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly bringing awareness back to where you are in space and time. Bringing your knees into your chest. And fall off to the side that feels the most authentic to you. Return back to your intention, your sankalpa. See how it served you here. Reconnect with it and how it will serve you moving forward off your mat. When you're ready, come to a seat. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Allow everything to relax. Your shoulders, your hip flexors, your tongue. Allow your hands to float to the heart. Feel your heart beating. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Allow the hands to float up to the third eye center. The light inside of me honors the light that lives inside of you. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be free. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Margaret, and I am the voice and words and pictures behind Soluna Yoga and Wellness. I'm super excited to start my YouTube channel, to start my business, to get more involved in the community virtually, especially now. I do teach at the Kula Project a couple nights a week, and their studio is everything I imagine mine to be in the future. So go check them out as well. And this video might be also posted on their page. We also do a lot of fun vinyasa, empowering classes, heated classes when the studio reopens. This was just a nice slow flow and some meditation to connect to our energy channels. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night or day if you're watching this in the morning. Maybe get a warm beverage or some flavored water and just practice some mindfulness and inner peace. Enjoy.